Welcome, everyone. This is Career Mode for NASCAR Heat 5, Episode 2, Las Vegas, and we are doing a full 100% race. You see the lap counter right there, lap 1 of 200. We are starting in P16. Of course, we're racing for Stewart-Haas. That SOB right there, Chase Briscoe, starting in a mighty fine 19th place. He is not having the best day, but you know what? Screw it. We're not here for Chase Briscoe. We're here for us. So what can we do? We're starting from P16. Let's see what happens. It's going to be 3 stages, of course. So 45, 45, and then the end of the race. So without further ado, let's get started. So Noah, you got 6 followers, 2 rates, and 14 views. That's awesome, man. What game are you playing? And you got emotional on stream? Aww. Well, I'm sorry that that's what happened, but because it's never, you never want to like show emotion like that on stream, but I'm glad that happened to you, man. Like, that is genuinely awesome to hear. Yeah, welcome everyone. We actually, it's really weird that we can actually make this high side work. Like, we have, like, look at us running the wall. Chat, the top actually works. I know, it's weird. I almost bounced off the wall right there, but we don't talk about that. Already at the P12, gained 4 positions, and still running the wall. They said it couldn't be done. They called me a madman when I said that the top actually worked. And lo and behold, look what happens. We make the top work, and we're about to gain 2 more positions coming off of 4 right here. We're at least going to try. We have Jeremy Clements and Chase Briscoe to the left. We're being a little... Oh, Chase Briscoe luckily gives us a little room right there. We're being a little bit of squeeze action, but you know what? It's all in good racing. It's only lap 2 as well. Well, 3 now, but yeah. Let's see here. Minecraft and Fortnite, dude. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you're finally hitting your stride. Emotional, I got so many followers and 2 raids, which made emotion with joy. That's awesome, man. Dude, I can't remember the last time, well, I mean, I wasn't streaming it, but I do have, my video of it. I was pretty emotional, like emotion with joy, when I won the, truck, one of my league's trucks, series, yesterday. We did the Final 4. It was, myself. Really, it was the Final 5 because someone kind of got grandfathered in, but whatever. It was the Final 5 for all intents and purposes, and we raced at Iowa, and it all, with it being the playoff format, it all came down to one single race, and from that we were able to get it, so we won. The reason I'm bringing that up is because I know exactly how you feel when it comes to getting emotion with joy, winning a championship, and in terms of you getting all those followers, all those raids, and all those views. That's awesome, man. Did you have fun playing the game? Because that's what matters. That's what matters the most, in my opinion. Did you have fun playing the game? Good news, you got Heat 5, dude. That's awesome, man. You should now. Next thing you gotta do is gotta come on over to the PS4 side of things, so I can actually race you. That's what comes down to everything, Noah. Because you can say you got Heat 5 all day, but if you got Heat 5 for Xbox, what? Is it even Heat 5? Are you even racing? So yeah, it looks like we kind of subsided here in 11th. We are trying our damnedest here on lap 7. I'll tell you what, chat. This race, I have a decent short run car, but as soon as the laps tick on by, it is 45 lap stages here, and it just gets progressively worse and worse. Brandon Jones, who literally started, I want to say like 28th, is already on our inside and past us for P11 right there. We see that Chase Briscoe, team hating, team killing, swear word right there. and he's behind us in P13. We're trying to get to the inside of Ray Black Jr. for P11, and can we do it going into 3? A little bit of contact was made, you know, just in the left rear quarter panel. He's still there. I'll tell you what, Chad, there is actually a lot of battles going on throughout this entire race. I'll point them out as it happens. And one thing that we had to really protect was the right rear tire. Right rear tire, at this point, lap 9, it's already at like 70%. I am not even kidding. It literally, Las Vegas chews through my right rear tire. So we're gonna do our damnedest to make do with that. No, you got playing it tomorrow online and recording my first career mode video? Dude, that's awesome. What series are you starting out in? Been an Xbox guy since you got in 2015. What I'm hearing right now is excuses. I don't want excuses. I want results. I want to see the 4 at the end of your console, not the 1. You know. That's what I'm saying. You starting off in trucks? Dude, that's awesome. I'm assuming that since you just now got Heat 5, you didn't get the Stewart-Haas promotion? Because that's what I'm taking advantage of right now. We're racing the Cole Custer 00, seeing what we can do here. I mean, I've never been a fan of dirt, honestly. Like, Heat 3 was probably the best for dirt, and even then, it was still kind of trash. So, like, here we are. Like, I'm having fun in Xfinity right now. Like, honestly, like, I've always been a fan of the top 3 series. To be perfectly honest, like, trucks, Xfinity, Cup, you know, those, if I could just race those in my Heat games, then we would be, today, magnifique. Like, I would be in all my glory. But, unfortunately, dirt has to take that away from me. So, alas, here we are. So yeah, like honestly, I've always been an advocate for saying that the final series should be ARCA, or even like just anything but dirt. To be perfectly honest, like put ARCA in there since it's officially a NASCAR sanctioned series. Like just put ARCA in there. Who cares? I know there's people that are dirt fans, but like I'm not one of them. So like it's neither here nor there for me. Oh my Atlanta. Water is good. So, chat, we're on lap 14 right now. We're coming up on 30 to go left in the stage. When we have, allow me to change the camera for y'all, chat, but don't look now, we're in P11, but look at that, man. Look at that wad behind us. Oof, that is, that's a spicy line right there. We are, like, one mistake, and we're gonna get steamrolled by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars? 8 cars. One mistake. So, let's avoid that, shall we? I'll tell you what, chat. I'm actually a real fan of the replay system. Noah Gragson, who literally started in the rear, is already up to P12, and just like that, he's looking to the outside, still there, and clear. So, well, that's one of them down. So that's 1, 7 more to go. But yeah, put ARCA in. Like, honestly, with us being the players, we can make the ARCA Menard series so much better than what the actual ARCA Menard series is. Because, let's be honest, Kentucky for ARCA was trash. I mean, like, the entire ARCA Menard series, apart from, like, Daytona, has been, like, pretty boring, if you ask me. Chad, does any of you watch ARCA religiously, like I do? Is there anyone else out there that kind of does that, or am I like the the one and only person here for that. Oh my god, Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe, lap 17, already moves us out of the way. Thanks, bud. I totally forgot that happened, by the way. Oh, that's why I keep calling him an SOBs, because Chase Briscoe, we're teammates. I'm in the 00, he's in the 98, and he is treating me like I am some kind of rookie trash, which I am, but like I'm a teammate rookie trash, you know? Whatever happened to that respect? And here I am being just an actual dumbass. I try the top. I was like, oh yeah, you know, 20 laps into the run. Let's see what happens if I run the top. Let's see what happens if I run the top. And I get passed by 4 different cars. And not only that, but I hit the apron. So when I do go back to the bottom. So, oof. Yo, Zero, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Oh, wait a sec. There's a Heat 5? Yeah, dog. There's a Heat 5, or some people like to call it, well, jokingly, of course, we have Heat 4.5, which, honestly, let's be honest, I'm getting tired of that meme. I'm getting tired of people calling it Heat 4.5. Get over it. You know, that's what I say. If you don't like it, don't play the game. Which I am perfectly okay. I'm perfectly okay with this game. I love this game. Absolute step above and beyond what Heat 4 ever did, if you ask me. Natalie decorating this up? Nah. We're only on lap 20 out of 200. Chat, I'm going to let you in on something here. Watch to the end. Yes, we're in P17 right now, but I will tell you, on lap 200... we're not in... oh, we're in P16 now, actually. Because... what's our name here? Oh, Terrible? Oh, man, our first name. What's our first name in career mode? Oh, it's Herbst? Oh, wow. Riley Herbst DNF. It's almost like it was meant to be. Riley Herbst is the new Natalie Decker, chat. Riley Herbst has no business behind the wheel of any kind of race car. And he DNFs, so good talk. So that's a free position right there. I don't have to worry about Riley Herbst the rest of the race, and he's finishing dead last. Okay, we're good. Alright, so Noah says, I don't watch that much. I only watch it on Fox or NBC since I have Xfinity. The series or the internet? Which I guess is the same thing, I guess, but yeah. Because, you know, the Xfinity Series is as fast as Xfinity Internet. Ooh, haven't heard that a million times before. Zero, I see the Ferris wheel has returned to Heat 5. Yeah, totally, man. The Ferris wheel, Ferris wheel at Las Vegas, and the Ferris... is there a Ferris wheel at Charlotte? I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure there is. Don't quote me on that, though. But yeah. We have, Noah coming in with, spending 500 points to pick a track. Okay, so, not only are we going to do 400 followers for, when we hit 400 followers, which we're 11 away from, I'm doing a face reveal because you guys want to see this, ugly mug for some reason. We're also doing a open online lobby for Heat 5. So, yeah. Bristol, okay. Because I have a notepad. Well, it's a metaphorical notepad. I have my phone with my notepad on it. So, I will add that to the list. Bristol, gotcha. Ooh, that's not good. And there goes my phone. Face reveal with a Natalie Decker t-shirt. You know, I buried that thing so far in my dresser, I will have to dig it out. Ooh. Daniel, welcome, man. Got Wi-Fi working perfectly. Now Heat 5 looks slick. Slick as butter. There we go, man. But yeah, chat. Like I said, we're in P17 right now, currently. I can guarantee you, by the lap 200, we are not in P17. I'm not going to tell you where. We could be worse. We could be better, you know? But we're not in P17. Spoiler alert. We're not finishing 17th. Oh, I know, it's such a huge spoiler. P35 by lap 200. You can read me like a book. Daniel coming in and saying Matty D got third. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all a story, okay? So I worked on Sunday, you know? For anyone that doesn't know, I got a new job. I am currently looking for a teaching job, you know, but in the meantime I had to pick up a shift, you know, or pick up a job, you know. It's fine, you know. We gotta make that dough somehow. What is going on, man? What's up, Alpha? I bet you crashed in this race. Yeah, totally, man. Because Riley Herbs, let's go. Whew. You can read me like a book, like I said. We have a special hours on Sunday. You know, where we talk. Where we go in at like at 3 and we leave at 8. The store closes at 6. Okay. So here I am. I'm about to clock out, and I just checked my phone to see the time, and lo and behold, a Twitter recommended tweet saying, "Congratulations to Cole Custer, rookie Cole Custer, for winning his first Cup race." And I keep in mind, chat, whenever I work, I DVR. I record the races so I can watch them later. I got spoiled to the ending of the whole GD race from me checking the time on my phone. I cannot avoid spoilers, chat. The stuff I put up with. So yeah, Cole Custer ended up winning. I ended up watching the entire race. That should have been Jimmy Johnson. That should have been Jimmy Johnson's win, though. But Brad Keselowski has to. Brad, I'll tell you what, guys. Mark my words. Brad Keselowski has had it coming since he wrecked Gordon way back in 2014. And I know Jimmy has gone on record by tweeting out that he cannot wait for the next time he restarts behind Brad Keselowski and watch it be the All-Star race. Watch. I will be glad when he leaves the 2, says Alpha. Noah says, yeah, I hate Brad. So it looks like we're all in agreement. Where's David at? I need David's opinion on, because, you know, we all know that he is a Penske fanboy. He loves every driver in Penske. I want to hear what he says. Well, and, you know, Noah, that's interesting that you brought that up. How he never takes the 48 car. That literally almost confirms that he's not going to the 48. Because why would you wreck your future employer? You know, the person you're taking over the car. Penske boy here. I know Daniel. The reason I brought up David though is because he like swears up and down for Penske, you know, and there's a difference. You know, there's a difference between like a casual Penske fan, which I would call myself a casual Penske fan because I like Ryan Blaney, and there's another with a hardcore Penske fan. It's like we also need TA in here because he actually does like Brad. Like that's his favorite driver is Brad. So yeah, Jimmy wrecked himself. Even Jimmy fans said it was his fault. With the encouragement, the bumper encouragement of Brad Keselowski, you know? I mean, it's not like Jimmy wrecking himself at Darlington, you know, when he was about to win the stage, win stage 1. Literally, that was his fault, you know? But there is a difference between that helpful little push and straight up just wrecking yourself, you know? Brad goes to the 48. Daniel coming in with a hot take. Brad goes to the 48. Matt DiBenedetto to the 2. Austin Cindric to the 21. I would honestly, with the way that Matty D is running, my hot take is that he's actually going to stay in the 21. Like, I know he's on I'm pretty sure he's on a 1-year deal, by the way. I feel like he's going to stay in the 21, and then and then Austin Cindric is going to take over. Well, if Brad doesn't leave, this is the big if right here. So like, imagine up here is the big ol' if. That's if Brad Keselowski leaves Penske. Okay? It was a pretty much stupid move either way. Oh yeah, that's my entire argument here, Noah. Blaney will go to the 2 first. Really? Alpha coming in with a hot take. I think Blaney is going to be the 20. Is going to be the 12. Like for his entire tenure at Penske, because it seemed like Joey's always, in my opinion, always going to be the 22. Blaney will always be in the 12. Ford wants to keep Matt, and yeah, Matt has a 1-year deal for this season. Yeah, exactly. So I feel that he's going to stay in the 21, but that's just me. Austin Cindric, though, I feel like will move up. I mean, his back-to-back wins at Kentucky, yes, it's Kentucky, but I feel like that is a statement. Hey, I'm here to win. I've gotten some bad breaks, but I can win on an oval, which, congrats, you know, especially back-to-back, you know? That is a statement that he's trying to make. Joey will be the 22, but I feel that they will move Blaney to the 2 because of his strong start in the season. I don't know. It's such a hard thing to talk about politics within Team Penske, you know. Also because he has fans who will still support him moving to the 2. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see, because you know, the whole number changing thing is something that has to happen with both parties. And honestly, I feel like there isn't really that much prestige over the 2 compared to the 12, you know? Because, you know, Ryan Blaney is making a brand on the 12. You know, he already has merchandise, diecast, you name it. You name it, he has it. He's making that dough on the number 12. And for Roger Penske, the captain himself, to literally change that, I feel like would be like, oh well, it's kind of changing the face of what Ryan Blaney is. Same like thing with the whole Joey Logano staying in the 22. You know, he's no longer the Kurt Busch's replacement. He is the 22. I guess. Yeah, exactly. We'll find out in the off season. Like same thing with who's taking over the 48. I mean, like, Noah Gragson's not really making himself a strong case because of his off the track antics. Alex, you know what's going on, man? Why did they switch the stands back to Old Vegas? I blame 704. I think that's just 704, man. Which, by the way, chat, I want to point out something. I am not the kind of guy that points out flaws in a game. I will swear up and down. I love playing this game. But let me tell y'all about something that I found earlier today. I'm going to send you a tweet. Right here. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to send it. Check out the lighting mistakes that have been going on with Homestead. Have you guys played Homestead on this game yet? The day to night transitions are all off, to say the least. Which, by the way, 2000 champion Jeff Green is right behind us. We are on 2 laps to go to the stage, and if you can look over the far distance, there's a little white dot. The little white dot there is Harrison Burton, and he is the leader. We are almost getting lapped. Yes, we are dirt slow. Remember what I said. We have a very decent short run car, but after that, it just goes to like literally. Imagine a hot dumpster fire. Okay? Now just slap a 00 on that. That's what I'm driving. So yeah. So luckily though, we hold it on. We pieced it together. We finished P18 in stage 1. No stage points. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, 45 laps down, and this next stage, 42 laps. So, 45 laps down, 155 to go. They could update it, yeah. Well, I mean, I hope they do, because, I mean, it's really off-putting. Needless to say. And I also had one guy that was saying that's not lighting issue. That's a day to night transition. I'm just like, okay, does a day to night transition literally change the sky, but the sun is still hitting the track? No, that's not a day to night transition error. That's a lighting error. What are you talking about, my guy? Alpha says, I don't agree. Going back to a whole thing, the reason is because Prestige of the two had when Rusty was in it. But okay, to be fair, that was also what, 20 years ago at this point. Blaney would help to get that back. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen. You know, there's a lot of things that could happen. Huh, what a dummy mistake. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying, is that like all that stuff is what is going on with Heat 5. And I'm, like I said, I will swear up and down I love this game, and I will swear to this day that I enjoy this game more than Heat 4, with the level of detail that everything goes into. Now, with that being said, we have an issue at Homestead. I hope that gets fixed. It's currently the only the track that has that, and hopefully it gets patched later on. But with all the Brad hate, the best thing to get the 2 back would be put a guy that a lot of people like in it. Oh yeah. I'm just saying. I got a funny clip that you laugh at when I got emotional on the second rate. Oh man. God. Chat, I don't think you'll ever... I just want the 2 back. Alpha's just like, please, man, please. Give me that 2. I just wanted the 2 to go back to victory lane without the help of Chase Elliott. What's wrong with Homestead? What did they do to my home track? Oh, I will resend out the tweet, okay? Just so you guys can see it again. There you go, Titans. That's for you. Check that out. Discover this today. Actually, I didn't discover this today. Technically, I saw this earlier last week. I didn't actually think... I thought it was just a corruption on that guy's part. But I found it out today when I was doing my whole rookie season thing that I do on my YouTube. We raced at Homestead, and the day-to-night transition was fine. Like, as in, like, the sky changes, perfect, you know, that's fine. But the shading on the track is trash. It doesn't change. So, like, the sky changes, yes, perfect. It goes from day to night. Awesome. But there's still constantly sun on the track. So, like, it can look like it is midnight outside, and there's still a blaring sun on the track. So, whoop-de-frickin-do. Alphys is not even victory lane, just want people to like it again. I get you, man. I get your frustrations. And hopefully, we'll find out in the off-season. Oh, cool. It's the Twilight Zone. Oh, great. You enter a dark room with Christopher Bell and Ryan Blaney in it. They both look at you questioningly as you both look up into the sky and see that it is midnight. And then you look down and still see that the sun is still out. And that's when you realize you're in the Twilight Zone. Do 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 do. But yeah, like that. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, currently, that's the only track that has it, so which is perfect. You know, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's the only track that has it. Awesome. But it's still an issue. It's still an issue. Anyway, rant over. So yeah, long story short, I had the Cup race spoiled for me. That was fun. By me checking the time, so proves me that I should I should never check the time when I'm at work, especially on race day. But honestly, I feel like that was going to happen regardless, because here I am, I'm trying to remain spoiler free, and by me just checking my phone, I get shown who won the race. So whatever, you know what, whatever, we roll with it. Alpha says, what teams would have a spot for Brad to move to in the off season? That would tell us if Brad leaves or not. Well, Boyer's up for Boyer's up at the end of the year. Jones is up at the end of the year. Is Eric Almirola up at the end of the year? I'm pretty sure he is. I think Bowman has a 1-year extension, so he's not. He did. He was up at the end of the year. Was not anymore. Is Byron up at the end of the year? I could see him taking Jones' car. No, that's gonna be Christopher Bell. Like, hands down. That's not even a question. That 20 car has Christopher Bell's name already labeled on it. Eric, chat. I'm going to send y'all a handy-dandy graphic of what the top 3 series are looking like in terms of points. So let's all look at this for a hot second, chat, okay? Hang on, I still need to find it. It's here somewhere. Hang on. Yep. But yeah, that 4-wide pass, though. Like, that 4-wide pass, I watched that. That was fantastic. Like, that, like, honestly, you don't see that at Kentucky. You do not see that 4-wide, especially for the win. You know? But hey, that's awesome. Alright, this thing. Finally. Only took 5 years. Bam. So yeah, that's a handy-dandy graphic for all 3 series in terms of points. You see who is a mighty fine 18th in cut points. 42 out of the cut line with not Christopher Bell. With Cole Custer's victory. Toyota and Toyota hates him. Find out how this ugly bastard is getting more chicks than any of you. Briscoe to the 48. I don't know. I feel like with him winning 5 races, Tony Stewart's going to want to hold on for him. I think he's going to be Clint Bowyer's replacement. Like, don't quote me on that, but here's just my hot take. When Bowyer eventually retires, Chase Briscoe is going to fill in that ride. I feel like the class on of the garage, Clint is going to retire and work in the booth with Fox. Dude, honestly, I'd be okay with that. Like, watch him call Xfinity with Adam Alexander. I'd be 100% okay with that. Bowyer is a personality, and I love it. Because, like, listening to him and in his interactions with Kurt was funny on Friday night. Friday night was probably his best commentating because him and Kurt bounce off each other so much. But yeah, using that graphic, with Cole Custer's win, we have Eric Jones 42 points out of the championship or playoff. Cole Custer squeaked in by the skin of his teeth, and because of that, he's now in the playoffs based on his win. Awesome, perfect. But Eric Jones has, statistically speaking, been on a downward slope ever since we go into like 10 races into the playoffs, because it shows you right there. 9 races before the playoffs. Statistically speaking, the stretch before you go to the playoffs is his worst time of the season. If he doesn't pick up a win, he is not making the playoffs. Eric Jones, even though his sponsors say that they want him in the 20 seat, by all intents and purposes, here's my hot take, he is very much on the hot seat. If he does not make the playoffs, he is out. He is out of that ride. And Christopher Bell is taking that with a skip and a jump. Chad Knaus died of laughter because of Clint. Dude, Chad, like, he's hard-headed. Like, Chad is very much a hardhead when it comes to his race mentality. I mean, look what he demands perfection out of William Byron, which probably leads to a lot of William Byron's blunders throughout the race. But I'm not about to debate that right now. But Chad Knaus is a perfectionist, but his personality is actually really funny. And having him, especially bouncing off with Clint, was fantastic on Thursday night. Like I said, having Clint in the booth for Thursday and Friday is honestly what made the Xfinity races for me. Because for all intents and purposes, it was a one-groove track. Kentucky, well, with them putting the Noah Gragson put it as the peanut butter jelly up on the top side. He made it a one groove track. But listening to Clint and all of his interactions with Kurt and Chad was honestly what made everything, what made the broadcast, what made it actually funny and enjoyable to me. In the iRacing, he was awesome when they went to him. Oh yeah, dude, and that's why they kept going to him, because like Clint, like, oh, I love Clint. I love Clint. I really do hope that when he does retire, at some point, whether it be like at the end of this year or even at the end of next, I feel like he is going to be a riot up in the booth, because you know he's going to go to the booth. Just put Timmy Hill in the 2 and see what happens. Dude, Timmy Hill is going to, like, dominate. What are you talking about? As soon as you put Timmy Hill on a good ride, sayonara competition. Who needs it? The only victory lane number you're going to see is the T and the H for Timmy Hill. Honestly, and I know this is going to get a lot of hate, but Noah Gragson, as much as he's an asshat sometimes, he does have a very good personality. Okay? We have to say that. Like, that even though he drives, like... there's a word I want to use, but I can't actually use it. He drives very arrogantly, and he knows that he's in one of the better cars. But Noah Gragson does have a personality, and it's actually funny. Timmy Hill's a good driver. Just give him a good car, and Noah's funny. And that's what I'm saying. Is that like I'm not defending. I'm not defending Noah's driving right now, because even at Las Vegas, where he blatantly spun Myatt Snyder, it's just been a downward spiral from that. His driving has not really improved. It improved actually a little bit, but it's starting to regress a little bit. He's getting more and more aggressive, and that's actually hurting him in the long run. So because of that, but when he actually talks, he does have a personality, and it's funny, but the way he composes himself is... So yeah, he should have won Homestead though. Oh yeah, easily. He should have won both Homestead races, like easily. Titans, I agree with you. Alpha says Noah was the only guy I wanted to spin out every race. Really? Not even Denny Hamlin? Oof. Come on, Alpha. You've been here long enough to know that Denny Hamlin. Where did he even finish? Where did he even finish on Sunday? Because I know Kyle. I know Kyle had a very bad run. Oh my god, come on. official Kentucky race results. Where did Denny finish? Denny Hamlin, 12th. Absolute disaster. Walking disaster. I wasn't in the cup to spin Denny, dude. I'm just saying, it was the Xfinity Series. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but if there's one person I want to spin out every race, it's Riley Herbst. Because let's be honest, he's going to spin out regardless. So you might as well just let's speed things along here. Which, by the way, I would just want to recognize that Riley Herbst, as of right now, is the only car out of this race. As we pass pit road right here, he's that little black dot. There we go. Riley Herbst, I'm glad he's out. Whew, there we go. But also, chat, I actually do want to hit up on a quick topic for you. Chat, what do you guys think of Kyle Busch's performance this year? Because I can tell you something. Before we move on to everything else, before we move on at all, I want to hit on the elephant, well, one of the elephants in the room here. Kyle Busch is going through one of the worst slumps he has ever had in recent years. Having no stage points, no wins, and if we go back to our little handy-dandy graphic right here, he is 11th place in the standings, only 89 above the cut line. If you think about it, and he finished, what, 21st? 21st at Kentucky, after being on the pole. You know? He had only 9 laps led to his name, and no stage points as well. Kind of reminds me of the 2012 season. I mean, I want to just say right now that this is very un-Kyle Busch. Like, you know, I am not a KB fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I do recognize that he is a genuine talent, and I am, for lack of a better phrase, worried about what is going to happen, like in terms of what the both playoffs as well as the rest of the season is going to have, and 9 races until the playoffs. He needs to get that win in order to even think about moving forward, because the way he's currently running, that 89 points is going to run dry real quick. Yeah, but yeah, I was just asking because it looks like we're all in agreement here that Kyle is having a very bad season. Like, much like the name on my driver right there is very much terrible, as Noah pointed out. Because, like I said, Chad, for anyone that doesn't know, or that is just now popping in, hello, welcome. This is the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode, Episode 2. Las Vegas. We finished P4 at Daytona, and we're looking to at least try to get into the top 10 at Las Vegas. Now, oh, and we got a caution. Pull out the Larry Mac, because it's time for a Larry McNugget. We have, as of before this caution, 9 laps to go in the stage. Okay? So, and by the way, I do want to point out that the reason for this caution is because of a dank Mike Harmon. So, that's the reason why. So, the absolute unit himself DNF'd, so sucks to suck. Anyway, so what we're going to do here is we're going to pull out a little bit of strategy. We're not going to pit, because as soon as we cross the line, it is going to turn to 8 to go, which means we're going to restart with 5. Okay? And we're going to try to dig ourselves out of this hole here. So we're the only one that didn't pit. We have what is a... 5 laps to go, coming through the line, and we get a beast of a restart. Let's go online here, on board with this opening lap. Looking on back, look at that jump. If only we were like this constantly. If only we constantly had this. Now, I'll tell you what though. As soon as the field kind of gets their crap together, we are on, what, 40 lap older tires than everyone else. It is not going to be fun. You can already see Noah is already on us. Alex LeBay looking low, and he is there on a quarter panel. So it only took a lap and a half in order for them to catch us. But, hey, no. Good things have to come to an end at some point. Larry Mac command has to be the best one yet. Yeah, there we go. I do need to implement that. Either that or have TA or David do that for me. But yeah. So yeah, we unfortunately get swallowed up right now. We have 3 laps to go on the stage. And at this point, originally I was hoping to get some stage points. You know, try to, like I said, dig ourselves out of this hole that we were in P19. But currently, we just kind of regroup and just be like, as Harrison Burton literally goes around our outside. Oh my god, what a move. I'm not saying that was 4 wide, but that was 4 wide. Look, let's look at that again. Yeah, looking at that, that was 4 wide. That was between Justin Allgaier and Chase Briscoe. So right now, with 2 laps to go on the stage, we're just trying to hold on and not go back to P19. As long as we can finish the stage above 19th, hey, you know what? This strategy worked. And we're doing our damnedest here, Chad. Like I said, we have a very good short run car, but we have what, 40 lap older tires than everyone else. So like, we gotta take the good with the bad here. You know, let's take a look at what everything has been looking like so far. We've been like as low as P19, and being able to finish out the stage in 13, perfect. You know. Wrap it up, go home. I'll take that all day, every day. So now what's going on here is that we are going to pit. We're always making adjustments to our right rear tire pressure, and we're tightening up as we go along here. The rest of the AI don't pit, so we're going to be dropping to the rear. So I want to say it was like P21 at this point. But we will have the freshest tires out of everyone. Okay? So we gotta take the good with the bad here. Yeah, it was P21. So we just recoup our losses, and as we go green, Noah Gragson ends up winning the stage, Alex LeBay P2, and Jesse Little finished P3. So we are actually on the inside right here. We actually do get another good restart, but Jeremy Clements is right in front of us, so like there's only so many places we can actually go. So we're actually trapped on the inside here, unfortunately. But like I said, chat, we are rocking and rolling here as we go through the short run. And now we're in stage 3. All bets are off. We can't make this in a clean 2-stop. We do have to make 3 stops at one point, okay? So what we're planning here originally is to kind of split this into, well, okay, sorry. We have to make this in 2 stops, not 1. Sorry, I misspoke. So we are going to be pitting here on lap 130, and then again on lap 170. That's our plan here. Should no cautions come out. Daniel says, Clint is the class clown of the Cup Garage. Yeah, I would agree with that. That's a pretty accurate statement. Accurate. So, Chad, as we approach halfway here, we're on lap 96, approaching lap 97. For anyone that doesn't know, for anyone that has not been here for a Private Patton stream, welcome. My name is Private Patton. I stream NASCAR, and hopefully by the end of the week, Formula One, we will see on that. I'm still trying to get the game. You know, that's step 1 for me, is get the game. and then step 2 is, you know, find a way to stream it. So all in good time. But right now, I do stream Heat 5. I play just about everything. You know, I play online. I play single player. I race competitively in leagues. So there's always something to watch here. And if you are new here, hit me up with some questions. What do you want to know about? But then, as we get to halfway, we are going to have our question of the day. And for anyone that doesn't know, the question of the day is just a good way to incorporate the chat into what's going on with the stream as we make the pass in the P4, P9, right there. And actually, you know, we're rocking and rolling right now. The farthest we've ever been up, well, apart from when we took no, didn't pit there at the end of stage 2. P9. Daniel saying Jimmy is a teacher that can't keep up with new students in the Cup Series. Jimmy is like the old teacher that hasn't quite moved on. He peaked in high school and constantly talks about how he was quarterback of the varsity football team. Man, honestly, I would have to say that if we are comparing everyone in the Cup Series to tropes in high school, then I would have to say that Matty D would not be the fan favorite. That would be Chase Elliott. And just like that, we are halfway. So chat, question of the day time. Okay? So, as we approach the All-Star race, which is actually in 2 days, a day technically, as of right now, because it's 1 o'clock, making it officially Tuesday, where I'm at. We have the All-Star race. That is tomorrow. Okay? So, with that being said, with everything that has been moving on, this is kind of a two-part question. One, we have the new and improved Underglow that can be used, that will be used by all the people that have made it into the actual All-Star race. And then we actually have the new number placement. So question of the day, two-parter, what do you think of both? What do you think of the Underglow that's going to be used, as well as being a night race at Bristol? And then what do you think of the new number placement? Okay? Spin, my career mode save corrupted. Damn, man, that sucks. How far did you get? Hopefully it wasn't far, because that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Daniel says, I love Kevin's scheme. I actually need to look at it. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, that's Penske. Found Penske scheme. Schemes. Oh, the, oh, yeah, yep, for Busch Light Apple. Oh, yeah, that does look good. I do remember seeing that. That does look good, chat. For anyone that doesn't know, this is what it looks like. Bam. Swin says, I was about to start Season 4. Dang, you got that far? Wow. I'm on Race 2 of Season 1. Dang, man, you absolutely have been demolishing career mode. Daniel says, I like the Underglow and the number placement should stay where it is. So, okay, so you like the Underglow. So, like, I agree. I remember watching the burnouts in Nashville, and when Kurt Busch and Kyle Larson went to go do their burnouts, that was the best looking cars and burnouts I have ever seen. And then from that, we have what's it called? The number placement. I personally am not a fan of it. I mean, like, I know it's been done before, where the numbers like that were like back in the old days. But I think they should keep it where it is. I know they're experimenting. I know they're looking at things differently and from a different mind's eye. But I feel like this should only be like a one-time thing, if you ask me personally. I know there are fans of it, you know, like there are people that believe that the new number placement is phenomenal. But in the same token, there are people that, like me, don't think it's that good. Spin says, I simulate a lot of races. Dang, man. Well, still, either way. Having your file corrupted like that really does suck, though. Out of curiosity, were you simulating races just to get enough cash to open your own team? Because I know that's what I would do. And I was just wondering. Because it absolutely makes sense. As we get a lovely following shot right there. And we have another Hornet's Nest right behind us. So yes, we're in P9 right now. But as we look behind us, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars immediately behind, looking to jump on our butt. Justin Allgaier looking up high, not quite there all the way. Josh Bilicki and Justin Haley down below, behind him, actually trying to make something happen and actually get past. Justin Haley getting past, and we got another caution. And now, this is on lap 109. The AI did not pit since before the end of stage 2. We are going to pit here. Yes, this is going to drop us back to P22 or P21 because Colby Howard is the reason for this caution. He blew a tire and is going to pit, and we're going to be the only two that do. Now, I get the reasoning why the AI didn't pit. Is if we look at this from exactly how much gas that they have compared to how many laps are left, they could make this in a one-stop. The reason why I couldn't make it on a one-stop is because my right rear has been literally blowing out. Like, not like literally, I should say, but like to the point where I am like on 5% tire wear with 10 laps of fuel left. So yeah, that's the reason why I couldn't make it in a one-stop. So this caution is perfect. So now we are going to, since we can't make it in fuel in a one-stop, we are going to, well, change our original strat and pit on lap 165 in order to make it the rest of the way. You know, we're gonna have to stretch things out, but we can definitely make this in a one-stop, okay? And one more. So yeah, we're going to do everything we can in order to actually go places here. And we have another great restart, honestly. Like I said, restarting P22 allowed us to restart on the outside. And we're actually making this high side work for the time being. Trying to get around Michael and Net, try to get a good run off 4. But unfortunately, as we move up top to get to the outside, we do put Michael and Net 3 wide. And now we see Brandon Brown is directly in front of us, running that top, so we can't quite get as good of an exit as what we would like. But what we are going to do, though, is we're just going to floor it, and we're going to give him a little tap going into turn 3 right there. That's why we roll up a little bit extra right there. Run the top and get that momentum coming off of 4. Have to lower the gas a little bit because we are just going to be pushing Brandon Brown through the front stretch, trying to get him past our teammate Chase Briscoe. We see a hole that opens up, and we dive it down the middle. Middle of 3, hold it steady there, and we are good. Dan says, I'm trying to finish my career mode in the Xfinity and Cup Series in Heat 4 before we get Heat 5. I leave for vacation on the 22nd and don't come back until August 1st. Ooh, nice. Where are you going? He also says, so I'm doing 2 races a stream for now. I might make it 3 races, so maybe 4 on 50%. Dang, man. If you do 4 races, you're literally doing 200% races. And that's a lot. That's a lot, my guy. dang. And when I say that's a lot, that's a lot. Because here I am, I only do 100% races when it comes to actually streaming here. For you to do that much is, like, insane to me. Because, woof. The absolute mad lad over here. Wildwood in New Jersey? Nice, man. You have family there, or you just going there with your family? Which, by the way, welcome everyone. For anyone that is just now popping in, we actually have a question of the day for everyone. One, if you haven't answered yet, we have how do you like the underglow attachment that is going to be used for the All-Star race? And question 2 is, what do you think of the new number placement? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like the underglow? Do you not like it? Either way, I'm looking forward to the All-Star race, no matter what happens. And I'm actually glad that a new winner was actually able to get in. Cole Custer, perfect, man. It was because I think the original people that were locked into the All-Star race was 15. That opens the door for 16 plus 5 more to actually get in through the stage wins, as well as the winner of the Open, as well as the fan vote. So we're gonna have what, 21 people in the All-Star race? Perfect. You're just going to relax? Awesome, man. I just finished the last Batman Arkham game. Oh, dude, I've heard really good things about the Batman Arkham series. I've never actually played them. The last purely single-player game I played was Spider-Man. God, that was 2 years ago at this point, but that was a really fun game. I've actually been thinking about let me rephrase that. I was thinking about getting The Last of Us Part 2, but after I've seen the average game score as well as the user score, I probably not going to anymore. Because I've always been a fan of purely single-player games. Which is why I always love doing single-player stuff for NASCAR. But, you know, after seeing that, it is a bit of a dumpster fire, let's be honest. Daniel, you're saying I finished Spider-Man a month ago? Dang, man. What I should probably do is go back and play the hardest version of it. I'm not saying completionist route, but basically completionist route. I actually never got the DLC as well, now that I think about it. I never actually... Oh, dang, man. I'm really missing out on the Spider-Man coverage. Is that I didn't get the DLC. I didn't play it on hardest difficulty. Am I even a gamer? No. I am what this name implies right here that I'm racing as. I am terrible. Which, if you don't know, for anyone that's new popping in here, the reason why my name says terrible is because when I did career mode and when I signed up for my character, we turned it on. We did our last name as terrible and first name Herps, so we have Herps Terrible. Because, you know, terrible Herps. It's also a pun because that's actually one of his sponsors. Is Terrible Herps. So here we are, making jokes at Riley's expense, which I do want to remind everyone, yes, he is last. He's last right now. He DNF'd on, what, like lap 20? So, perfect. Daniel says, I did it on normal mode, but I'll give it a swing. I did the DLC. Dang. I wish I had money for the DLC. That's step one right there. Like, the entire reason why I'm going to be getting a I'm going to be getting F1 2020, hopefully by the end of the week. It's because I have a gift card. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I think I'm going to be doing things a little differently for Formula 1 because everyone and their mother is doing career mode. Like, literally everyone on the roast. Yeah, dude, I mean, I just don't like Riley. Riley is my least favorite driver. Like, I like Natalie Decker, ironically. I just don't like Riley. Like, straight up. I know I get asked the questions, like, do you have, like, a least favorite driver? Yes, Riley Herbst. I would always ironically answer Natalie Decker, but at least, you know, at least she's funny. But Riley Herbst, no thanks. But yeah, Formula 1. In terms of Formula 1 coverage, I think we're going to be doing things a little differently. Because, like I said, everyone and their mother is doing career mode right now. Like, if you literally Google search, like, not even Google search, like, that's who Google searches Formula 1 anymore. You go to YouTube, and you just literally put in Formula 1. I'm doing it right now. 2020 game. The first result, F1 2020 review. And then third result by Araba, F1 2020 My Team Career. Okay. Tiet Marduk, career. Araba again, team career. Then another one, career. And career. And one more career. There we go. And in between all of that, there's only one race that is actually just not even career. And it's from F1 2019. So that's the reason. So with that being said, I am not going to be doing career mode for F1 2020 because I'm not like other girls. And if you don't like the band, you can't kick me out because I am the band. So yeah, I'm not going to be... So when I do get Formula 1 2020, I am not going to be doing career mode. I'm going to be doing championship mode. Because if you look up F1 2020 game, championship mode, you do not have one. Career mode. Career mode. Championship decider. Career mode. F1 20 championship. Okay, that's good. We have one. But what I'm getting at, though, my entire argument here, chap, is that literally, apparently, no one does championship mode on Formula 1 2020. So I was like, you know what? F it. I'll do it. So that's what I'll do. That's what I'm going to do for F1 2020, is I'm going to be focusing on championship mode, and we're going to be looking at F1 and F2. With a special emphasis on F2, because whew, I feel like F2 doesn't get enough love. Like literally, who, by a show of hands, who didn't know that F2 was even a thing, that you could race an entire season in F2 before you even started your career mode? Because I'll be honest, I didn't. And that's how little F2 gets love. Daniel says, I got the game of the year Spider-Man, so the DLC was free. Oh man, that's even good. That's even better. That's what I meant to say. God, why'd I say that's even good? What does that even mean? I'm getting F1 2020, Heat 5, and Madden 21, so I'm gonna be crazy. Hey, that's content, man. And Daniel saying, I'll probably do career mode for Heat 5 and F1. And see, that's what I'm getting at, though, is as we see Michael Onett, which somehow passes us. Noah coming in saying they need an IndyCar game. Same. But the thing is, just unfortunately though, IndyCar is not as popular as F1. F1 or NASCAR. Like, NASCAR and F1 sells just by name recognition alone, but literally we do not have an IndyCar. It's not marketable enough. It's like saying drag racing. There used to be a drag racing game, but not anymore, because drag racing, like, no one watches it. Like, I only know like 2 people Like, I'm not even kidding. I know like 2 people that actually watch NHRA. I wish I was joking. So yeah, but that's my argument for why I'm not doing career mode for F1. Daniel says Hamilton's my favorite driver since I know him the most in IDK about F2. That's what I'm saying. Is that I'm not about to throw like everyone and be like, oh yeah, no one knows what F2 is. Obviously, there's people that know what F2 is, but I want to I want to do what people aren't. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say here. So since everyone and their mother's doing F1 2020 career mode, same with like Heat 5 career mode, that's why I put more emphasis on my championship modes, because it's different, you know? It's different. Again, I'm not like other girls. Noah says, favorite theme in sports, NASCAR F1. In like theme, as in like theme music? Or like aesthetic of racing? Daniel says I'll be using controller for racing games. Hashtag same. Because I only have controller. I don't have a wheel. Who needs a wheel? Noah, yes to what? Because I gave like 2 answers to the theme music. You said theme music. Different is good. Exactly. Okay, so theme music. F1 by like a country mile. Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know the F1 theme song? Because that is a bop right there. Dun, dun, this artist rendition. Dun, 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 dun. Like that is something that you'll just crank to 11 when you're just driving down the highway because you want to feel like you're a badass. Either that or you turn on some Doom soundtrack, because they both get the same result. Like, let's be honest here. Which, by the way, Chad, as we move on to the actual race that we're going on right here, is we're on lap 141, and we just now have encountered the lead, the mysterious lead, chat. Everyone around us has pit. Colby Howard is the only one that has not with us. So, like I said, we're going to go to lap 165 in order to pit next. So we have 25 laps to pit. So let's see how far we can stretch this out. I haven't watched any of those races yet, so this is a wake up around 10 to 2. You should record it, man. You should watch it. F1 is really good. Yo, Hunty, how you doing, man? Munkus. First place, man. Pog. No, not even that. It's like literally just like, I'd have to say it's sheer dumb luck. We are strategizing. Using those strits. For Indy? Nah, Indy's not. Indy races are not early, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I call myself an IndyCar fan. I forgot that there was a doubleheader this weekend. So, my dad, who likes IndyCar and actually follows it more than I do, told me, so yeah, what'd you think about Road America? And I'm just like, what? And he's just like, yeah, there was a doubleheader. Scott Dixon went 3 in a row, and Felix Rosenqvist, literally, Ganassi has swept every race so far. And I'm just like, and here I am sitting on my hands. I'm just like, I forgot. Alpha saying, have a good night, everyone. Time for bed. Hey, you know what? Alpha, thank you so much for coming out, man. Have a great rest of the night, my guy. Have a good sleep. So yeah, honestly, I think what kills us is that, like, since I have a self-proclaimed war against using custom setups in championship or career mode, literally, the reason why we suck here at Vegas is because we're using default setups. So like, we're doing our damnedest, chat. We are taking this thing and running with it. Yo, Elijah the Dunker 9, how you doing today, man? What's poppin'? Daniel says, and all 3 NASCAR series are recorded too. Honestly, I probably could have skipped the truck race. I mean, that race was, what, 70 laps? We need practice in the NASCAR series? Okay, Kyle Busch, calm down there. I honestly think that inadvertently, with COVID, weirdly enough, I feel like it actually helped NASCAR in terms of performance. Like literally having no practice evens out the field, because I'm not saying you're taking guesswork, but you're opening up your notebook and being like, okay, this is what works, this is what didn't. Austin Cindric tried to make it around us the top side there. He's on the top now with Harrison Burton right behind him. And this is not for the lead. This is for him to get back in the lead lap. So Austin Cindric makes it around. NASCAR Fan for Life. This is Xfinity, right? Yes, this is our episode 2 of Career Mode. Episode 2, Race 2, Las Vegas. We are racing as the 00 Stewart-Haas Ford Mustang with the driver of Earps the Terrible. Elijah's saying, are you doing career? Yes. This is career mode, my guy. Daniel's saying it's better for the cars and drivers. Yeah, dude. Kyle Busch is literally the only person that doesn't like no practice because he literally doesn't like winning. Elijah says saying, what difficulty are you on? I am on Legend, my guy. I will show you all these settings after this race. Yes, 11 more followers until well, actually, with Elijah, thank you so much for the follow, my dude. 10 more followers now. 10 more followers until 400. And then, of course, since we all know what comes with 400, for some reason, you guys want to see this ugly mug of mine. So, a face reveal as well as an open online lobby. So, at 400 followers, that's what we're doing. I'm taking KB side with that. Bro, I am trash. He'll be on hard, but I am too good to be on normal. Oh my god. Which, by the way, chat, when we got a caution. So, strats. Luckily for us, this all worked out because Brandon Jones decided to run out of talent. We have literally avoided him, so he will get the lucky dog for some reason. That doesn't make any whole lot of sense, but there is only 5 people on the lead lap. After this caution, there's 5 people on the lead lap. Harrison Burton and Austin Cindric are pitting in order to get enough fuel to go to the end, and I'm pitting because I was going to pit here in 15 laps regardless. So, there we go. We're going to restart P3. And remember what I said? That, remember what I said about, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, what? Man, that train of thought just totally got derailed. Remember what I said about not finishing in 17th? Way back in stage 1? Well, like I said, since there's only 5 people on the lead lap, look what's happening. Never count out Private Patty, chat. Never count them out. NASCAR says, will you ever do the face reveal? Will you do the face reveal on YouTube or Twitch? I haven't really decided yet, man. Honestly, it's probably going to be YouTube, and like when I just go live for that. I'll probably just link it and just be like, hey, also sub. Let's see here. Did you ever buy your Elgato? No, I figured it out. Nah. Hunty, I did not. I did not buy my Elgato. It is on my list of things to get, but it's been moved down a couple pegs. Because I figured out that, hey, you know what? I can just record my POV and then stream the broadcast. It's a win-win because some people don't like to listen to my sweet, succulent voice. And there are people that just, hey, you know what? I'm here to talk. I am just here to talk and complain about Kyle Busch. You know what? That's fine. That's fine, you know? Sometimes I'm here for that too. So, you get the best of both worlds. Some people just in it for the racing content. Some people are in here to just talk. Danny says, the first 9 to 10 races, I can't remember how many races I did, but I won all the races on normal. I'll probably bump it to hard. Well, like I said, Jep, after this race, I'm going to be showing you my difficulty. I feel like this is the most realistic that I could probably get it. But for all intents and purposes, it's on Legend. Just to give you a quick rundown, it's on Legend. 1 times tire wear, because I saw that question there, Elijah. It is on normal because since we're doing 100% race length, as you can see by the bottom left, 200 laps. Might as well just do it on 1 times. And so yeah. When can you record your race live but have mic muted? Then you can talk over watching yourself. Now see, I can, but what I'm doing is, because essentially that's what I'm doing here, you know? Because I am essentially just watching it, as well as just putting over my voice work right now. So it's essentially I'll be putting in a third step when I can just kind of cut out the proverbial middleman, you know? Because I feel like in terms of the people that watch the no commentary stuff, they prefer to not have any kind of commentary, like at all. While in some regards, like having the broadcast style like this, it allows me to actually see like my own terrible I can't my name terrible lines, and I can actually like both commentate and react with chat more than usual than I would actually be actual live during a race. Daniel says, I like all the drivers, but Kyle Busch is my least favorite. Riley Earps, I already answered that question, my least favorite. Elijah says, who is my favorite driver? My favorite driver in Cup is Chase Elliott. Xfinity, Justin Allgaier. Trucks, Matt Crafton. And if we're talking about ARCA, I would have to say it would have to be Michael Self. Either that or Chandler Smith, because Chandler Smith is pretty dang good. I'm also watching hello Mike. I'm also watching Sam Mayer, because I feel like he's gonna be doing great things for GMS when he goes up the trucks. Noah, congrats on the championship on the league last night. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. That's my league that I do on Sunday. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm gonna be linking something here in 1 hot second. I won the championship. It was the championship 5 for all intents and purposes, and it was at Iowa for the trucks. I was able to bring it home. So hey, you know what? My league that I race on Sundays, that's 1 championship down. I race in 3 total leagues, so hopefully I can bring home the championship in Giggity and FRL, Fast Lane Racing League, that I race on Wednesdays. We have 2 more races left in Giggity. We're also at Iowa. We're also at Iowa, so hopefully I can take that practice from the trucks and transfer it over to Cup. And I think we're at Canadian Tire for FRL that same day. Hunty saying, Patton, congrats on the Glen win. Sucks that I hit the bus stop glitch. Oh my god, I heard what happened between you and Jake, because I heard you guys go at it after the race. Daniel saying, for me, I want to see chat on my PS4, so I have that setting on. And see, I used to have that, my guy. Daniel, I don't know if you remember when I had that, but I also had when it would talk to me, like it would read the comments for me, and oh my god, that was trash. Boy howdy, man, that was absolute hot garbage. Elijah says, I like Kurt, Noah Gragson, and Matt Kraft. I like his personality. I like everyone in Junior, but I feel like he is my third favorite driver in Junior Motorsports. Noah says, in league also followed, by the way. Oh, they followed you? Nice, man. Yeah, Primo Online Racing, PS4 League, race every Sundays. Going to be starting back not next week, the week after, 2 weeks. So yes, we have what is called a pro gamer move by winning the championship. That was step 1. Hunty saying Jake went super slow going into the bus stop. I was a second behind him and I caught up to him. Oh, so okay, it was just like a racing incident then. Okay, that's fine. I know, because I know, like, as soon as Jake made a mistake when he was trying to catch me, it was just one mistake after another. Because he spun going through the S's, and then what happened with you in what happened with you guys in the bus stop? And I knew he was pushing hard, so like those S's at the Watkins Glen are tricky when you're pushing. When you do. Like, it's really weird. It's dumb, honestly. Like, that's the word I would use. But, like, the harder you push, the more at risk you're spinning out on the very second to last S. It's weird. Daniel was saying, favorite drivers in 3 Series are Cup, Matty D, Xfinity Ross, the Watermelon Man, and Truck, one of the GMS drivers. Which one, though? You have to give us exactly. Give us one. We have to give it. You have to give us exactly which GMS driver, because there is a correct answer here. Or one of the ThorSport guys. You got to be specific, man. Like I said, there is a correct answer for who is the favorites for ThorSport and GMS. Choose wisely. Hunty saying it's I love the S's. Dude, I could tell. That's where you made up the most time on me, was through the S's. I would make, if I remember correctly, I would make up the most time on you into turn 1, and I feel like also the carousel, but I could be mistaken on that. GMS is Brett, ThorSport, Matt Crafton. Okay, you get a pass. You get a pass because those are the correct answers. I was about to say, if you were about to say like Tyler Ankrum and like Johnny Sauter, I'd be like, get out. What are you even talking about? Ugh. Almost just dropped my water. That would not have been good. Like, this thing is like half full right now. There's like a half full Yeti. A half full Yeti going on expensive computer equipment would not have been the epitome to my day. Which, by the way, Chad, let me go on a tangent. Let me tell y'all about my dumbass day, as there is yet another yellow. So we are gonna pit here. It is lap 174. We're gonna take 4. And we're going to restart 5th. Noah Gragson actually gets back on the lead lap itself. Like, he actually passed Harrison Burton, who's the leader at this point. And so he's actually on the lead lap naturally. And Alex LeBay gets the lucky dog. Alex LeBay! How? How did this happen? How did we get here? Have you ever looked at something and wondered how it got there? That's what I'm doing with Alex LeBay right now, because he's in 6th. And also, same thing with Colby Howard. He's in 4th. Look at this. Look at that dude. Yeah, dude in the 15. JD Motorsports thinking they're fast? What the hell are you talking about? Elijah says, who do you think Chase Briscoe will replace at Haas, or do you think he won't go with Haas in the Cup Series? We actually, strangely enough, talked about this earlier in the race. I think that when Clint Boyer retires, he's going to take over the 14. Noah says, I also been doing well in the FedEx Truck Series in Heat 4, and then next round of the playoffs on points since collected stage at show. Nice, man. And you're seated 7th. Oh, deep point situation, though. Hey, you know what, man? You got this, bud. Hunty's saying, I brought your lead down from 14 seconds to 9. Yeah, man, you had a fast car. I mean, I would consider myself lucky. I just kind of stayed out of it. I stayed out of everything, honestly. I just kind of just minded my P's and Q's, and I'm not saying I lucked into it. I mean, I was consistent. I don't think I only made like one mistake. Like one mistake the entire race, and thankfully it didn't cost me. The pit strats put me in the pack. Dude, I think now that you bring that up, I think the reason why I was actually able to avoid that is because I pit before the end of stage 2, and I stayed at the end of stage 2. And so it put me in the lead with Jake side by side. Noah's saying I'm good in trucks. Oh, yeah, my God. Okay, so yeah, let me tell you about my day. So, Chad, y'all may know that I completed my master's. So I am now I have a master's in education. So, woo. But also, I want to become a high school social studies teacher. Well, in order to do so, I have to do a test. Okay? I have to pass a test. I have to take a test. Essentially, the test is, do you know what you're talking about? Okay? It's a multiple choice. It's like 100 multiple choice test with 2 actual essay questions. I signed up for today. Thank you, Elijah. Much appreciated. I signed up for my test today because today was my day off from work, and I went and drove all the way down to like an hour to a neighboring city in order to take this test, because for some ungodly reason, the OAE, the Ohio Assessment for Educators, did not have any testing sites in my city, which is Northwest Ohio. Well, I'm not going to say which city it is, but I live in Northwest Ohio. So I drove an hour to go to a neighboring city to take this test. And what happened when I got there? Oh, I walk into the place, and they said, oh, I'm sorry, our testing center's closed. And I'm just like, what? And I'm just like, and this little old lady explains to me, yeah, and due to COVID, we cannot actually space out enough people that would fit its requirements, so unfortunately the testing center is closed. And I'm just like, and I didn't get a notification on this at all. And she says, no, well, Pearson, which is the name of the company that disperses the test and actually moderates the test, was supposed to send you an email. I'm just like, I never got one. She's like, yeah, that's been kind of happening a lot. And I'm just like, so what now? Well, you're going to have to call Pearson and see if you can reschedule. So I do. And it is now rescheduled for Friday. So here I am, already nervous, because, Chad, this is a test that basically says if I don't pass, I don't become a teacher. So I was nervous enough to begin with. Now I have to wait 4 more days to take this test again. And in order to help prepare for myself, I bought a practice test that I could use to help me study. And all the practice tests for this test are $30, okay? I already bought one when I signed up for this test to begin with, and I'm just like, okay, that's fine, I'll buy another one. What's the worst that could happen? It's the same damn test. This practice test that I spent $30 on is literally the same practice test, literally the same exact questions in the same exact order that I bought to begin with. And I'm just like, I wasted $30 on this test. I literally did not learn a single damn thing. And to make matters worse, because not only that, but like this is after I got home from the city, which took me another hour drive. So I essentially killed 2 hours out of my day for doing nothing. So I got home, and I'm glad you find it hilarious, because now that I think about it, it is pretty funny, and that's why I'm telling this. It's a joke, yeah, because essentially it is my joke of a day. I go and I come home. I'm exhausted, you know, because here I am. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because I was worried about this damn test. I have to go to the BMV in order to get my license up, to just renew my license. 4-hour wait. 4-hour wait in order to get everything done. I'm just like, okay, what else could go wrong? My internet goes out when I come home. Like, it was out for like a solid 3 hours. So my day was fantastic. How was yours? Here I am at 1:50 a.m. and it feels like it has been Monday for like 3 days. It has not been a good day for me. It has not been a good day in the life of Private Patton. But it's funny though. It makes for a good story, and that's why I told it. I feel so bad, but it's funny for my sense of humor. Hey, Chad, like, it's fine. I'm looking back on it now. I'm just like, huh. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. It sucks, but it's funny. Because, you know, we all had bad days like that. And then we have Noah over here just like, yeah, you know, your day sucked. Yeah, we all feel bad about that. Your day sucked. My day was good. No, and I'm actually genuinely happy for you. I'm glad that you had the best day of your entire streaming career. You deserve it, man. It's been a long time coming. Whew. This damn gnat's been flying around my head for like 30 minutes. So right now, I want to point out that as we're on lap 192, okay? We're on lap 192. And you'll see this in the POV chat, because for anyone that doesn't know, this is the broadcast of the race, okay? So we're watching the replay. You will be able to watch the POV of this race showing on my YouTube and Twitch. Okay, so whenever I upload it to Twitch, you'll be able to watch it here. Whenever I upload it to YouTube, you'll be able to watch it there. You'll be able to see both versions. At this point in the race, you see that little blue dot in the background right there? That is Alex LeBay. Remember, he got the lucky dog. He is flying through the field right now. And here we are, sitting our happy asses in 5th place right now, with coming up to lap 194 right now. We're on 7 laps to go. We are fighting for our top 5 here. We finished 4th at Daytona, and we're trying to get another top 5 here after what was an abysmal race. You know, being mired down in 15th to 20th territory, we finally caught a break by strategy, and here we are up in the top 5. We are fighting for our top 5 hopes and dreams. Noah's saying I think variety helped a lot and found a perfect time to perfect variation to stream. Honestly, it's a mixture of a whole bunch of different things, and I'm glad it worked out. And that's why when I eventually go to F1 2020, I'm doing everything but convention. I'm going to be doing championship mode because F career mode. They took my favorite series away. They took my favorite driver away. Can't have shit in Detroit. Dan says, I can't wait to stream. It's been dead the last couple of times, but that you did it. I wish I could actually read. Here I am having a master's in education. I still can't read basic English sentences. But that's how it goes for the smaller guys. What are you talking about? It's not like I'm that much bigger. Like, I am not big by any stretch of the imagination. Which, by the way, chat, as we are wrapping up this race here, lap 197 going on lap 198, you guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for coming on out and actually watching this episode of Career Mode. We have 9 followers. We all have to start somewhere, Daniel. You know? Rome wasn't built in a day. And that is, you know, being a future aspiring history teacher, we all look to that as proof that anything can happen. Rome was not built in a day. So, yeah. Have you tried the Pocono online challenges? Yes, I have. For the expert one, don't quote me on this. But for the expert one, I was 5th for the longest time. That probably changed, though. I can check after this race. Because it probably changed. I didn't do normal or the medium one, though. I don't like the feeling of assists. It's weird. It's weird. I don't like the I definitely do not like the feel of racing with assists, especially at Pocono, because you gain so much time by sliding through the tunnel turn, and by having the assist on, it literally slows you down. I'm just like, no thanks. Big Ego, welcome, man. Came down pretty quickly, though. Dude, same. We all have to come down sometimes. So yeah, coming home, lap 200. Weirdly enough, Noah Gragson pinches it off from going 1 lap down to actually winning this damn forsaken race. It has been 200 laps of torment, but we come home P6. I am one happy camper because at the end of the day, we beat Riley Earps, and that's all that matters in this life, is that we beat Riley. I don't care if we finish 35th as long as he finishes 36th. Okay? That's my goal. Every single race. So yeah. We can back on out of this one. So yeah, there you go, official. So my speed rating sucks. Don't let that be a, oh man, this guy sucks. He has a 100 speed rating. You know? It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how small your speed rating is, it's about what you do with it. Big Ego says, just checking out gameplay, curious on how it plays. It essentially plays like Heat 4, not gonna lie. It essentially plays like Heat 4, but I still love this game. What does the VIP badge do? It essentially just means that you can, essentially just means that you are, like, recognized as a community. So, like, you are immune to chat and channel moderation settings and stuff and the like. So yeah, let's go through the official rundown right here. So Noah Gragson and Harrison Burton won Stage 1 and Stage 2 respectively. Austin Cindric, Brandon Jones. God, we got beat by Brandon Jones. Oh, my life is my day just now got even worse. Is that Brandon Jones beat us. But hey, we beat Colby Howard. So yeah, P6, I'm okay with that. Looking down the rest of the running order, pretty standard stuff as we move on down. We also beat our teammate who finished, you're not into racing? Oh, that's unfortunate, man. We are major racing enthusiasts here. When it comes to NASCAR or Formula 1. But yeah, definitely it's a lot of fun times in racing. I would definitely recommend just sitting down and just watching a stream and just seeing what happens. Because doing 100% races allows for a lot of strategy. Chat, let me just remind you, if we were on 50% or even 25%, we would have finished in like 18th. But in 100%, we finished P6. So let that go to show you that there is differences in 100% compared to shorter race settings. This race was proof of that. So yeah, finished P6. God, we only got 66,000. Stewart-Haas is milking me for all their money here. 4th place. Oh man, I thought we had a 3-way tie. No, there is a 3-way tie for 6th place though, with Jeremy Clements, Jesse Little, and Justin Allgaier. We have the 3 J's, the JJJ for the 6th, 7th, and 8th. That almost sounds like a bad pun, but yeah. You're curious? That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. Okay, Obi-Wan. So yeah, good race, good race. Looking at the accolades now, Harrison Burton had a 0.3 of a lap faster lap than we did. He also led the most laps, but did not lead the final one. And that's all that matters sometimes. Noah, though, from basically last to first. What can you do with money? That's what I like to see right there. Oh, that feels good. That feels good in that tough break category. Whew. You can, essentially, money is for when you build your own team. And it's about buying it on cars, parts, team members, all that fun stuff. Since we're racing for a team, we're racing for Stewart-Haas, which is one of the main teams that you can race for in the Xfinity Series. Which, think of it in terms of football, the Xfinity Series is like the NCAA, college football. Okay. But time for the best part. Time for the best part of any career mode. Looking at the angry tweets. So what do we have in store today? Denny Ham. Oh my God, it's Denny Hamlin. We got to install them. 10,000 fans. Congratulations. That's a lot of fans. Keep up the good work. Hashtag Erps Terrible Nation. Yeah, we got to insult that. That's a big note for me, dog. Alex Bay, good race. Okay, good talk, man. You're cool, Alex. Ross, nice driving at Las Vegas. Way to go. I wish I could do a Ross Chastain accent. Like, get that Florida. TA, I swear, when I first met TA, he sounded exactly like Ross Chastain. And, like, oh my God. If he was in here, he would be able to do a fantastic Ross Chastain impersonation. So yeah, Ross, you're cool. I like you, Watermelon Man. Big Ego says, I hate games where you can earn money but can't use. Oh, I know you can. MLB. That was Heat 2 for the longest time, honestly. But yeah. Chase Briscoe, oh my God, our teammate finally recognizes us. Some mighty fine racing you did out there. Hashtag Erps Terrible. I can't wait for Riley to actually send us a tweet on this and be like, Riley Earps, like, hang on. Why is your name Erps Terrible when my name's Riley Earps? Big think. So yeah, Chase, we got basically the only ones we don't care about. I will piss off Riley Earps the moment we get something from him, and we actually beat our incentive contract, so that's good. So on to Auto Club. Oh boy. So yeah, we're not going to simulate this. But yeah, chat, my settings. I promised, and now it's time to actually show you guys that this was on the highest difficulty. But bam. We raced on manual because you can actually DNF in this. You can actually DNF in career mode. So obviously we're racing in manual. No assist with brake smoothing, obviously, with all the stuff with career right here. We have them as off. A legend difficulty, can't get higher than that. Full damage, 100% race length, yada yada yada. strict yellow, multiple stages, quick qualify, all this fun stuff here. And now this is the most important settings. Chat, if you don't know anything about NASCAR Heat, if you want the most realistic AI race settings, I feel I have found it with this. Whoop. With this right here. So we have draft partners disabled, high impact forces. So essentially when the AI hits you, yeah, you can DNF. And now, Daniel, you can DNF from crash damage as well as blowing your engine. And in order to blow your engine, you have to like miss a ton of shifts. But like that's rarely going to happen. But yeah, high impact forces. So essentially, when the AI hits you, you basically just careen off into the wall. So that's high for that. This stuff changes depending on the track. But for right now, it's normal. Infrequent mechanical failures. So there's a lot more green flag racing. Compressed starting speed. So when we restart and start, it's very close. Narrow skill range. And then draft, apart from super speedways, is on the lowest. Can't go lower than that. And of course, no assists whatsoever. Okay? And yeah. Oh, I almost just hit bring you to points, but I forgot it's a whole different tab over here. So ignore me. Yeah, in terms of points, man, we're doing good. Alex LeBay somehow is holding on to a playoff berth. Same with Jesse Little. I don't know how the hell that happened. Josh Bilicki, he won at Daytona, but whatever. Is this the only game you stream? This will currently, as of today, yes. By the end of this week, no, because I am planning on getting F1 2020. So yes, we are going to be expanding into the F1 world. But yes, my entire channel is based around streaming racing games. Streaming racing games, yes. So yeah, Josh Bilicki somehow won Daytona and got into the playoffs. Noah Gragson obviously won at Las Vegas. So yeah, we have a lot of weird names up here. Jesse Little, whew. Boy, man, calm down.